trouble last year, though. One of the few teams that slowed down this offense. We'll see if they can do it again today.
Butker's kick comes to a dangerous return man out of Virginia. Reed had one run back last week for 46 yards, but they do not let him loose. They meet him at the 20, and we go back on the first snap. No one knew this was coming after Tyrod Taylor piloted the offense last week. The rookie out of Oregon hands it off to Eckler. And just a 2nd and 1 after a 9-yard run. And that picks up the first down again, ripping off a nice gain is Eckler out to the 39.
Coach Lynn told us, he says, I'm not afraid to start a young guy. He's got to show it in practice. He's got to come out and deliver, and obviously he did.
Here he is with his first NFL pass. Zings it down the field. It's a little over the head. 2nd and 10. Rookie Kelly's in the backfield. He's going to get the catch. Big lane for him. Joshua Kelly off Herbert's first completion.
Well, you'll see the pressure off the left. Herbert moves out of the pocket. Really good job getting through the progression. Then you see Kelly. They drafted him in the 4th round this year, and last week he
rush touchdown in that win at Cincinnati. Now running the option. There's the toss to Kelly. That's what you're talking about. He's got some good moves.
To Tyrod. I hope he's okay there. You can tell he's laboring a little.
2nd and 4. Pass should have been caught.
Easy to do, especially when you're thrown in last minute like this.
He's got a 3rd and 4 from the 20. They bring pressure. He unloads it. It's caught. Eckler gets to his feet. They say he was down and touched at the 3. I wasn't so sure at the 3. 1st and goal. Herbert still has it. Herbert's going to take it in for the touchdown. Welcome to the NFL. We'll check the flag.
Well, usually the flag's going to be holding, most likely on the cheat. Last minute like this, you're just like, whoa, I got to go out and play.
Number 51, defense, penalties declined. Results of the play, touchdown.
So the gain of the Chiefs, and Justin Herbert takes it 79 yards, this team, in 8 plays, completes 2.
Oh. Young quarterback comes in and does that on the first drive of his career.
Extra point is good.
That was, they just changed the name on that. Good job, Ethan.
Badgley's kick, Ty Long's kick.
No, he's got one at least.
That's it, none. Edwards-Helaire with a nice spin away and a good gain of about 18.
Now we're just going to go give him 130 yards, 150 yards a game as well. This team is outstanding everywhere.
Give it to him again. Waits for a crease, not much there, but strong enough to push back a couple of defenders.
Run it right at him, right?
They've been effective.
Yeah, you're right.
Keeping Bosa quiet in the matchups these last few years. There's Mahomes down the field and knocked down as Hill had a step on him, but Mike
in 2 games are average-wise.
Average in 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. So way below his numbers for sure.
Teams, they just turned it over too much in the past against them.
Here's the punt by Townsend. And fair caught at the 15. Now they've had 2 in 2 weeks. Herbert gets it to Keenan Allen. Slips through a tackle, and he's got a gain of about 14. Tracy over.
Has a knee injury. He is questionable to return, guys.
Set. 380.
Pipkins is in for Bulaga. There's the handoff to Eckler, and he's got about 3, maybe 4. Yes,
I mean, sometimes you think you're going to be able to mask the pain on Sunday, and it just didn't happen, it looked like.
Swinging it over, Eckler breaks the tackle. That nets another first down.
Quarterback, he's got touch, and he's got timing so far, Jim.
And he's gaining confidence by the play. Here he hands it off. Big hole up ahead for Joshua Kelly. And we've got an update. You're the best. Thank you, JB and Coach. And that is a stunning comeback by the Cowboys, who were down big numbers, double-digit almost the entire way. Recovered an onside kick.
0 in the first quarter. They had like 4 fumbles right away. And it just didn't look like it was going to be a great day. But
3rd and 2, and Kelly's not going to get the first down. And
You know, when you're 1-1, you can always still talk to your players, but they sense it and feel the season's on the line so much earlier.
Tai Long does what he wanted to do.
He's short, stout, quick. Impressive young man.
Kelsey left open, turns around and races past the first down for 13. Been phenomenal. He had a 6-touchdown performance at Pittsburgh in 18. We were there last year in 19 when he threw 4 second-quarter touchdowns at Oakland. Edwards-Helaire stuck at the line. Ball whistle dead.
Now he brings this guy who can be stout and hold people right there. That's going to help him.
Good time. It only lasts so long, though, and Mahomes throws it away. Ingram. Bosa has not sacked Pat Mahomes in the last 4 games over the last 2 seasons. Here he comes around the end. Didn't get there in time, almost, but he threw. Kansas City forced to punt for the 2nd time. Desmond King, the returner, knocked down by about 4 Chiefs at the 36 Jim Nantz area during warm-ups and was not able to go. So the rookie, taken 6th overall, gets the nod, and he's played well. Drove him down the field 79 yards on their first possession. You talk Dan Fouts. You also talk North Turner was a former quarterback at Oregon and former coach of the Chargers. There's a good-looking pass to on first down, bootleg, pants the feet.
He's nervous more than
Offside.
the game.
Number 99 defense lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
How about this, Tony? In 4
Correct.
years at Oregon, Herbert threw
On the
almost
defense.
Kind of shoe a little bit better, but I can tell you he's been really impressive to start.
1st and 5 carry. Good for about 3.
Thing is, you're still seeing some of the stuff because he has the ability. He's played in shotgun his whole career, like you just said, Jim. They're running the zone read stuff with him still.
That's going to be a first down.
Kellen right at him. Don't let him go run down the play from behind.
Of course, he got a new $85 million contract. Turner, though, was able to keep him out of the play. First down, and again a fake. Stepping back to the 50 and launching. Launching to the end zone, and it's knocked away from Mike Williams. 9. Draw play. Puts him in field goal range. They empty out the backfield for the rookie. On 3rd and 5. Oh, and that's a pass he'd like to have back. Back over. They're going to give the rookie a go on 4th and 5. How about that confidence? And he's going down the field, and it's out of reach for Henry. This will be the 9th snap for Kansas City. 8 first downs already amassed by the Chargers, and on the end around, Hill with a flag.
Holding. Number 14. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Texans, it was just a false start penalty in the 3rd quarter for 5 yards. That was it. And here's the hold on Watkins.
That's a
Alan Wright coming up with a solution. 1st and 11 off the spot foul. Mahomes took a big hit after he unloaded it. It was Bosa who hit Mahomes in the back. Call it 2nd and 10. Gets it over in the direction of Hill. They fake the handoff to.
You never really get big plays versus this Charger team.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Pressure again. And Mahomes is now only 2 for 8. And again, they're brought off the field. So Tommy Townsend, rookie from Florida, angles this one, and it's out of bounds somewhere outside the 30. The 2nd quarter with Herbert handing it off on first down to Eckler for a gain of about 4. Here it's 2nd and 7. In traffic, it's threaded to out.
I'm telling you, I can tell already. This kid is for real. This is special.
3rd and 3. And
I told you, Jim, he's special.
got a piece of it. That was Willie Gay who deflected it, but it's going to roll out all the way down to the 27 in their first 3 possessions. Going to dump it off to Williams for a gain of 11.
25, but it's 50-60%.
Again, it's going to be a handoff to Thompson, and Darwin Thompson in his second year explodes for a good chunk and another first.
Guys around to help in the run game. So they ran it, and he checked the ball down, and they won the game pretty easy. That's what you're supposed to do as a quarterback.
First snap for the Chiefs in Los Angeles territory, and again, they run it to the right side. With
it was coming. That's why we ended it pretty quick.
2nd and 7. Turning around twice, and then cutting his losses.
Other teams doing, and once they get a beat on what you're doing, usually it's very difficult to defend them.
Let's see if they can stay on the field. They will, as Mahomes breaks a tackle and then dives down at the 27. As Clyde Edwards-Helaire, rookie from LSU. It's Kelsey for about 5.
Fight sometimes, and this is not a good style, weirdly, for Kansas City because they're great against everybody else.
Again, they had pressure, and Mahomes 6 quarterback hits on rookie Joe Burrow last week in a win on the road. 3rd and 5. Again, he's going to try to scramble for it, and he does 2 times, picking up, driven 59 yards to this point. First down, handoff. Edwards-Helaire. Hitting the hit. Hitting the head at the 10 with.
I got him. Let's go, Blue Lady. He's hot.
Back of the end zone, it's Kelsey with the touchdown catch.
On this route, he's going to motion over, but he's going to go slow. He's going to go slow, so the corner up here decides not to sure who to take, and he ends up going inside. If he goes really fast there, really, that was just high-level veteran play by Kelsey.
Butker adds the extra point, and you go back now for a couple of years. We got a flag first on the PA.
Holding, number 41, offense, 10-yard penalty, retry.
They'll run it once. You saw Mahomes do it with his legs, but if you can run it, then those plays open up a lot.
Oh, look at that. They're able to get a hand on it. Inglewood, California. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Steratore with you on the call. Jim Rickoff, Mike Arnold, Ryan Galvin, Brian Kozowski back in the trucks. And the run back near the 30 by Joe Reed.
Pick last week.
Yes, he did. His NFL debut. Handoff Edler.
Continue even with the quarterback change.
Run it again with the rookie Kelly. They ran last week, to your point. Hopkins has moved in at right tackle during the course of this game, and they're doing well. 2nd and 5.
They are, and you're exactly right. As they get healthy, especially with Turner back, you're going to see this team be very good on offense.
Right at the 50, 3rd and 2. Chasing after Herbert, turns the corner. Oh, and he is hammered shoulder high and actually hurt the defender.
You'll hear it right here.
Not every time does the linebacker come out worse than the quarterback. But that's the case here, but he does at the 34. This is at the 49. They need a yard for the first. Trying to power ahead and ducking his head.
Oh, yeah, he got that, I think, close, but
Kelly.
How about that? We need a half a yard. We're going behind the guy who we love as a running back.
New set of downs at the Chiefs 48. Underneath, Eckler slides out of a hit. Skips through another one and is down to the 26. 1st and 10 from the 26. Look at Eckler, so low to the ground. Looks like he's about to be tackled, and he's able to manage at least 5 out of it to go with another 47 on the ground. That actually was a 7-yard rush that could have been stopped for no gain. Little shaky on the handoff, and still able to pick up a first down with Eckler. Look like
Watch, Chris Jones right through, mistake up front. But Eckler, this is when you have a special player. He makes up for other people's mistakes. I mean, those are so big when you go back
and goal. That would look like Barry Sanders type of move.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Kelly stacked up, pushed back by Wharton and others, and now full slew of big names. They got banged up in that 1 o'clock window back east. 2nd and goal. Emphatic fake, toss to the end zone, and over the head of Keenan Allen.
Holding. Offense number 69. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Carl Shepard. 2nd and goal from here. To Keenan Allen. Ridden down by Passagno.
So I think they're starting to pick up on it a little bit.
It's a 3rd and goal. End zone bound. Perfect pass. Touchdown, Chargers.
Fair throw. This guy has deep third of the field, that means. You can't get deep. Now watch right here. That corner is looking at the quarterback. He's trying to cover him and him. His job is really outside first. I can't throws it outside on a strike. That is high level, Jim.
Yeah, that was impressive.
And lose, and this kid.
And no one saw it coming. Never expected to see him today.
It's just a special time.
Not choose to be against one another. Let's choose to be for one another. And the Chargers are using that message in their current fight for social justice. They should make that their team. And now here he is leading them to a 14-6 advantage in the first half. Pass play to Edwards-Helaire. Tackled down at the 32. And 3 times he's thrown for 47 yards. He's got a 3rd and 4. He's got a new set of downs.
Don't create big plays. He's got to just stay efficient and keep doing that over and over again.
And that's thrown in the direction of Hill.
Throw routes like that, they have to today. They got to adjust a little bit.
2nd and 10. There's a first catch by a wideout, and it's Robinson.
The open guy.
Mahomes wiggles away from the pocket, and it's the 3rd time now that he has scrambled for a first, but we've got a flag. And Tony, I see you gesturing, looking like it's going back the other way.
It looked like a hold in the backfield on Osemele. Tillery with
Holding.
the rush.
Number 70. Offense. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Rushing, and you see Bosa on Schwartz, a great matchup. But as he steps up, 70 right there on Tillery, he's holding him. Tillery's arms are waving. He's definitely selling it for a while.
14 if the Chargers can stop him. Oh, Chargers jumped.
It's where you take a shot, Jim.
Yep, down the field they go. It's batted in the air, and it's incomplete. Hatterley got a hand on it.
It was actually a great decision.
Offside. Defense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It was
Yell, and they can hear everything. What they say? Hot, 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 hot. Oh, got you.
Yeah, I could hear it up here.
Big run.
3rd and 9. Blitz. Jump pass. And incomplete.
These guys, we keep it in front of us, and we tackle well compared to other teams.
Beautiful punt by Townsend. Fielded at the 6.
All right, Jim, what do you do here?
Well, remember, Kansas City has 3 timeouts. So they run it, and Eckler gets about 5 in a quick. 2nd and 5, and they are able to pick up a first down. 2 carries.
Quickly now, you can almost throw this ball quickly on the outside and get rid of it.
Down the middle they go, and Hunter Henry for another 11.
Now it's
26 seconds from the 31. Goes to Kelly. Looks upfield to the 46.
right here. Your job is to get at least 10 yards or get the ball out of bounds quickly.
Herbert gonna roll out, find his man. This will
Out of bounds. Go.
Express hunt.
Going to spike it, and it's going to bring on from here. If you
To a guy running right out here to the flat and get 5 yards. And the Chiefs were not ready.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Chargers.
Third down.
will we get to see the full strength of the rookie's arm. Oh, it's Matthew coming after him to close out the half, but a flag is down.
Can't end on the penalty. So we're going to have another play by the Chargers. 5 yards up.
Offsides. Number 94, defense. 5-yard penalty. Third down. Down.
Taco Charlton never got back.
How big this would have been if you got that offsides with 4 seconds.
Run!
You've been able to kick the field or throw a pass quickly for 2 yards.
That's Keenan Allen wiggling. Middle of the field, laterals it to Eckler's on the ground with it to close out the half. Big one, which was wild in the second half before the Patriots won it in overtime. As Mahomes was held to only 6.
We saw him hurt that right knee at the end of the half, and Lynn telling me he expects him to be just fine, Jim.
Okay, he's on the field right now. Quick.
I'm telling you, that they got to do that a little bit. And then you sprinkle in quick passes. Get the ball to Kelsey quickly, move on.
Right on command, Tony. As Kelsey has his 5th catch. That was the longest play of the game for Kansas City. Went for 20. Almost stripped out of the hands and taken away as Watkins.
And the Chargers normally don't give up big plays in general. So I think you'll see they'll get plenty of big plays as the season unfolds.
2nd and 10. And they're going to back him up a couple. Yarder to Demarcus Robinson late in the second quarter by a wideout. Thrown in the direction of Darwin Thompson, and Tommy Townsend, the punter, first time in 15 years. Kansas City's had someone other than Dustin Colquitt punting, and that's a touchback. Colquitt now at 100 feet below. As Herbert now saw there was no play there to open up the quarterback for the Cardinals with his first career NFL touchdown. 2nd and 10. Nice catch. That's Keenan Allen.
You didn't win by that much. I would be walking to the sideline after a pick 6.
Hand off Eckler. It's jammed over there, but he turns the corner. Able to get about 6. Ball. They changed offensive schemes all 4 years.
Set. 380.
Yeah, and that's always tough, but I tell you, he's obviously smart enough to pick it up. And
2nd and 3 gets.
Express hunt.
And I wanted to be a doctor, but
yeah. What happened?
One's in control of this football game from the start to this point so far.
380. Hunt.
Herbert. And that's the first time they've been tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Watch how he's going to hit the fullback. Right there, he knocks him off, and then he goes and makes the sack. That's 2 great plays in one, because you knock the fullback off, takes away the guy he wants to throw to. And
out of Michigan. 2nd and 24. Going to get a lot of it back as they go to the tight end, Henry. Near 3rd down and recover from 2nd and 24. Coming after him, got it away. Oh, what a catch! It's Keenan Allen.
With the pressure coming at you, you're going to watch Allen get over. There's a guy in front, a guy behind. It's Matthew Snead converging just over him, just in front of him.
Boy, did he make up for that sack. Picked up 25. He had Taco Charlton about to level him, but he threw the perfect pass. First down. That one is incomplete.
And that's rare for the Chiefs to have that feeling.
They go with a little sweep on 2nd and 10. And running out of real estate, it's Kelly.
We're all coming up here, or we're all dropping, and then he does the opposite of it, and here they come.
Here they come, fires it away, and just saves the sack. From 41. Dead center. They find themselves down 11 in the Chargers' debut. Straight drop for Mahomes. And the secure hands of Kelsey is out the first snaps of this drive. 2nd and 1. Edwards-Helaire has the ton of injuries. Here's a first down pass, and Hill has his first catch. Shoves away Davis, the defender, to pick up the first down.
Receiver side, see up top? Now whoever's up top, the ball should start going.
Oh, almost before it came off the back of Hayes. Scooped it up. Watkins without a catch today, coming off a big 7-catch, 82-yard and a touchdown performance against Houston. 2nd and 10. And another connection with Kelsey. And his 2nd career touchdown against the Chargers. That's a handoff to Hardman. Doesn't go for much. Hardman
did figure out the fog, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Not a problem today.
Lasted a long time.
2nd and 7, and Bosa, was he drawn off? Bosa's already been called one time for offsides. But they stopped the play.
False start. Number 17, offense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Andy the Toe Reed said he never missed with a long of 43, and Bosa has his first ever sack of Mahomes.
And you'll see Bosa on Schwartz, 2 great football players, but Bosa having a day.
Patrick, and that was a big goal for him, and that was a big drop back to the 3rd and 25 play. And Edwards-Helaire able to get to about the 40. Not straight on. Can he be as good as Andy Reid from 58? It's good. Nick, you have company, my friend. As Butker sends it about 4 yards deep, and it is going to be returned by Joe Reed. Woo! He is walloped at the 15 by
380.
First down. Up the middle they go. And that's Neiman.
But this is where Spagnuolo starts to come after you. He's going to want you to have to do this as a rookie quarterback.
Pitches it to Eckler, and that speed is able to race around the edge.
Yeah, and he is. I watched him in the first game in the preseason he ever played in the NFL. Forget about stats when you're young. When you see him do it that other people don't do. They stand this way when they throw the ball. They're able to see pressure this way. Their head works this way.
2nd and 9. And that is a great job of breaking a tackle to pick up a first and a whole lot more with Hunter Henry. And by Chris Jones. Unflappable. Coming this way with it. And that's going to be a gain of 8 with Reed. Hurry up to the line on 2nd and 2.
Express hunt.
Play action. Slides away from the pressure. Could have run for the first. Instead, he throws his first interception. He the boys, and now the Chargers. First home game, and they lead it. Seconds to go in the 3rd. Over the Super Bowl champs. His team trying to pull off the big upset. Huge underdogs coming in. Starting the 4th on a 2nd and 9, and Mahomes launching, and it's intercepted with a flag down. He was not touched, so King can get up and run with it till we find out what the marker's about.
Oh, this is going to be a killer. If this is offsides on you, the Chargers, they're going to...
Offside, number 99, defense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
So set Hut, you're only going to move to the 3. Well, they're going to go 5 yards the other way, and that's so subtle. But it's a young mistake.
It's a 2nd and 4. Ball's dropped. First career September interception called back because of the offsides. He's got a 3rd and 4. And there's Watkins with his first catch.
Patrick Mahomes only averaged 178 yards last year against the Chargers in 2 games.
Watch out, Hartman.
Go on, Eddie. What's up?
And a 2-yarder to team a year ago, lost in the divisional round to Kansas City, will be 0-2.
That's a huge position to be in. It's going to get very terse in that building.
Mahomes down the field, yes! And he's up and in, bouncing off the ground for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill
is only this guy, I think. I mean, maybe I'm trying to think of somebody else. You're about to get hit. You're throwing it 50, 60 yards down the field in the only spot. Harris can't touch it, only Hill, and you use his speed. And was he touched, Jim, or was it a touchdown?
Man, he bounced up so quickly. They're going to take a good look at it, see if Harris ever made contact with him when he was on the ground.
Well,
but a 95-yard drive, if it holds up.
They can strike so fast. I mean, you could do everything perfect. And then this is great coverage. Guy inside, outside. It's 60 yards away from where Mahomes is. That's tough to tell there. Slow that one down.
Well, you saw Harris one time just kind of take a swipe right with his left hand here.
Right.
I think he may have gotten a piece of the leg. And he's pointing back. I think he may have made contact at about the 3. It was ruled a touchdown, and now a chance to tie it with the 2. Mahomes looking, connecting. It's Hardman.
You have to angle the ball in between people and have your guy see it while you're looking away.
Here's Reed. And a flag's in the back end of it. 2 of them are. Got it across the 31.
During the return, holding. Number 32, return team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
Without looking. Yeah, that could have been a penalty, Jim. You're right.
Which could have been important
It's
because
huge.
he handled a 4th quarter with the game tied.
Well, it's going to be up to him to win this because they're not going to let you just come out here and consistently run the ball to win this game now.
Nice. Broken tackle and a first down picked up.
Monday.
First down by the Chargers. Thank you, Gene. This time it's Kelly.
Jim, I'm telling you, if they can go down.
Calling duties in the 9th game of last season, just 35 years young. California native from Sacramento. See what he calls here, 2nd and 6. They're coming after him. Trying to get that ball.
It helps when you're 6'5" and you're a big guy like him.
3rd and 1. Sees there's nothing there. This time he's going to take off. And he's going to go challenge both Matthew and Dana.
To learn, oh, don't do that. Just run it next time.
Got a new set of downs. Back to the ground with Eckler. Noddy meets him right away.
Yeah. And right now, it's one of the best dreams he's ever had, and it's happening.
2nd and 10. Jump pass complete to Henry. And they move it to the Kansas City side of the field, this play. And now they've kept the football for 4.5 minutes.
380.
First down. Sprinting up ahead. Kelly again.
It's
2nd and 3. Hurdling for it and is going to get it. 3 seconds on the play clock. And a new set. Timeout. By the way, Herbert's got a 300-yard passing performance. As Kelly to the 30. And 2nd and 7. Eckler. Roy Jones blew up that play.
I have a funny feeling you're going to have to get through about 2 reads quickly and fire that ball.
Here he goes. Fires it. Incomplete. Looking for Williams. Oh, we do have a flag.
I think Jones got around his legs, Jim. I think you can't hit quarterbacks low.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 95, defense, low hit on the quarterback. 15-yard Automatic. First down.
Oh, that one comes. The drive continues.
And you'll see, does a great job going right around the center, Feeney. But you cannot go low on quarterbacks. Play right here. I want to see how aggressive Kansas City is going to be, because they almost know you really want to run this.
Run it to the left. Kelly cuts back middle. He's got one. Winning. 11 out of 12 overall. Herbert keeps it and goes down to the 4 for a first and goal. He's got first and goal. And that's Kelly for about 1. Second and goal. Up the middle again. No gain.
See in the slot, Mike Williams right there. Keenan Allen up top. He's going to find the one-on-one matchup.
Third and goal. Buying time. Nowhere to go. And they knock him back a yard. 2.5 to go. Kick is good. Chargers back in front.
Big time. Not getting the 7, though.
Yeah.
It's a major difference going against Patrick Mahomes, 7 to 3 points.
Hartman. Davis and Adderley are there. And it's
a crazy day. I will say Brady I think he looks good. I think he's going to be just fine. Overreaction first week again to me.
Bosa jumped. But the completion will be the way they'll go for 11 to Kelsey.
Got him on the hard count again.
Offside, number 97, defense. That penalty is declined. Results of the play, first down.
First and 10. Hill. At the Chiefs are down 3. This one's going against Kansas City.
False start, number 70, offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
The Chiefs.
Uh-oh, you saw before, they're putting Tyreek Hill right here. They want him to run up over here and see if they can get something in front of that safety like last time.
First and 15, not turning around in time is Kelsey because of the onslaught by that defensive front. Second and 15. Pocket sealed this time. And they do go underneath to the 45.
But we can go for this or we can kick the field goal. We have Bucker.
Here's a 3rd and 7. And there's Hill. First down and shoved out by Davis. Like to go for the kill. 35 yards away and 114.
You don't think Mahomes trying to win it? I think he is, don't you, Jim?
Oh, no question. And he's that much closer. Out of the backfield. Edwards-Helaire. We got a marker down.
Holding, number 77, offense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Big one.
Very high percentage. And you see 77, Wiley, right there to Linval Joseph.
Back.
Out of field goal range, Jim?
Well, right now, yes, but plenty of time to make a difference.
Take 7. Just keep moving the ball here.
Second and 20 on that pass was dangerous.
Just saying, we're not trying to win it then here.
Huge snap at 54 seconds. Here we go, Tony. 3rd and 20. Open field. And he's got a first. He runs for 21.
But you got to come after him now.
1st and 10 and a gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
I'd try and win the game right here if you're Patrick Mahomes. I'm taking a shot outside.
Well, he's going to keep it again. And tiptoes out at the 12-yard line with a marker at 20 seconds.
Holding, number 70, offense, 10-yard penalty, second down.
Kelechi Osemele. This is destined for extra minutes and overtime.
This is a shots to the end zone, so be it, but at least they'd have to score in one play.
2nd and 13 with 20 seconds. Wide open down at the 13 and stay.
You can throw this ball short of the end zone if you want. You just got to find a guy. You can take a sack if you want. You just can't throw an interception. Anything is fine here. You just don't put the ball in play for the defense to catch it.
Here's Mahomes, forced to dance around, being chased by Bosa, and goes out of bounds with 3 seconds to go. Overtime. From 30 yards out, Butker's kick is good.
Oh, that barely slid in the very...
So we present to you a great game from the entertainment capital of the world. It has been certainly.
Got him jump started.
They go empty and shotgun to start it. And that got busted up quickly. Go ahead, which the Patriots won with an opening overtime drive and a touchdown by Burkhead that sent them to Atlanta and eventually a Super Bowl title.
Express.
2nd and 9. And now the rookie's going to have to shoulder a big...
Feel like you're the future.
Here he goes, and they come after him. Pass away, short route. He's not going to have enough even with the forward progress.
But to put that offense back in the field,
only needing a field goal.
Exactly.
Long. Booms it. Back to the 5. Hardman. Out of bounds at the 20.
Again, I mean, they rushed for 183 yards today.
Running play. And Edwards-Helaire. Turnovers. We've given the ball away 17 times and only taken it away twice. Well, they haven't taken it away today. Open. Robinson. 1st down. Darwin Thompson. And 3 helmets in the slot on the right.
There he is, Tyreek Hill. There's Kelsey. Here comes something over here. And he's going to look at that little triangle.
Ball is tipped. That's Ingram.
Is lined up in the middle over Wiley. And this is a matchup you got to watch. They better give him help.
Ingram was offsides, I believe. Flag is out. Ball is deep, and it's over the head. The 5-yard penalty. They've jumped now 4 times in this game. Will still be short of the 1st.
And you didn't need to. I mean, like they got what they wanted. 3rd and 8.
Offside. Number 54, defense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
So it'll be
guys too. They can run the ball in this one now. It neutralizes you a little bit. You got to sit up man to man and come after him.
running for it, and he reaches to get it across. 3rd down situations. That's 4. 1st down. Bouncing off the first hit of Square. Consecutive absence.
He's given unbelievable effort today. He's dominated this football game.
2nd and 8. And Edwards-Helaire reaches back to grab it.
And here's the triangle again, Jim. There's Tyreek Hill. Here's this, and they're going to bring this sort of situation, and he's going to pick that little triangle out and figure out what to do.
It's 3rd and 4. He's trying to run with it again. This time he's going to be short by a yard. 4 minutes left in overtime. They get the 1st down just barely, but Darwin Thompson. 4.
You better watch out here.
Going to make something happen. Wide of the mark.
These guys much closer to the line of scrimmage than they normally are. These secondary guys, see how much closer? You can't give up yards. You got to play tight man and hope they don't throw it quick.
Hill. King brings him down.
Someone makes a play and doesn't get beat too bad.
It's a 3rd and 5. They stop him short. Now you're in field goal range from here. It might be the best in the league. Here we go. Hold on. Before the snap, there was a timeout.
Flag.
And there's a flag on the field.
Was it a false start or offside? Offside, probably.
False start. Number 73. Offense.
How do you feel about a
5-yard penalty?
8-yarder? He's already, that's the number.
It's the guy who can throw this. 73. You saw the asking a lot of anybody else.
I know it. Here we go. Oh, timeout first.
Gassed right now. No energy left for anybody on this field.
The kick. It's good for the win. 58 yards. Harrison Butker for the second time from long distance. And Kansas City takes it in overtime, 23-20.